Yo, 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 yo. What is good? What is good, Pod Squad? It's your boy Tiz, 1/3 of the Podnas. And welcome. This is our 300 subscriber celebration week. So for the first time, I am going to do a kind of a mixed bag here. We're gonna do a kind of like a ask me anything slash open topic forum. I pinned the link to the chat. So if you want to come up on the panel and ask a question or spark a topic, feel free. Or if you want to stay in the chat and spark a question, feel free. But this is kind of just my first foray into having a panel member or any of that type of thing. So y'all get to follow along, man. Good morning, peace kings, peace queens. People watching on replay, good morning. But yeah, let's get right off into it. Y'all know I don't like to waste too much time. I like to get into it. And we got our first topic. Why do you think there's so much envy between us as Black people? That's a loaded one there, Black Anonymous. That is definitely a loaded question. I feel like a big part of it stems way back to when we first got brought here, as far as, American descendants of slavery, and those in the diaspora that were descendants of slavery. I feel like a lot of that. Oh shit, what's good, big broski?
What's happening?
What's good? What's good? Did not expect to see either of the partners because, as y'all know, we all have 9 to 5 families, so usually our daytime is super booked. So
man, fuck that shit. I'm here and I'm on. Man. Shit. Shit, I'm in the office dolo.
That is definitely face, Black Anonymous. Yes, face is showing face today. What's good?
Yes,
man?
this is
good
face.
Morning.
This is all face.
Good morning, big bro.
What's happening?
Nothing much, man. We just having open forum, open topic, open question day. But the first question was, why do we think there's so much envy between us as Black people? And I was just saying, I think it go back to when we first got brought here. Like, if you think about it, when we were brought here from different tribes in Africa. Like, we weren't all from one part of Africa. You know what I mean? So you had people that were already part of warring tribes back in their homeland that are now forced into living quarters that are close to each other. So you already had that dynamic. And then I also feel like if you take it forward in history and you get to like Jim Crow and, the Willie Lynch papers, and if you look at how they were set up, like we were set up to have a division between the house Negro and the field Negro. We were set up to have a division between even the Black woman and the Black man, where, they were forced Black men to basically sit back and be cuckolds while
it's the art of war.
Exactly. So it's been divide and conquer since
divide and conquer. That's the only way to defeat a great mass is to divide and conquer. You have to put division in where it is none. Even when we were brought over, we were brought up from different tribes. As we all know, in times of war, I could be beefing with you and you could be beefing with me, but we got that in common. And if we got a generalized conflict with somebody else, we'll team up and against them. So even when we came over, even though it was differences between each tribe, we still faced a mass of what was going on to us. We were all slaves. We were all had this treatment. So it may have been some dissension in the mass ranks of the colors then, but the bigger thing was what's happening to us. So they had to band together for a certain thing. But moving forward, they saw the strength in the banding together. So once again, the oppressors or the people who are in power then, let's put more division into it. Let's get some in the house and leave some outside. Let's make these people do this. So then you had that brown paper bag rule. You feel me? So if you were darker than this, you had to do this. And if you were lighter than this, you could do this. So everything that was put in place by the founders and the forefathers and all that, that's still intrinsic in our people today. People are just now wise enough to see that and get themselves out of it because this is how it is. Stuff is always how it is until it's changed.
Yeah. But I also take it to a deeper level. Like if you look at humankind, right? Like people forget because we are an evolved species that we are still an animal. And if you look at the animal kingdoms, there's division, there's packs of wolves that are defending territory against other packs of wolves. There's small rodents that are defending food storages against other small rodents. So it's like it's animals in general are built to basically survive. And part of that survival means I need resources. And if somebody is trying to take my resources or is going to be a threat to my resources, then it's incumbent upon me to defend that stance and defend that platform. So I think like when you look at even on a just a biological level of like what we are, you know what I mean? It is basically we're set up to have divisions. I think a lot of what you said at the end there, Face, about like, yeah, that's what it is, but it don't have to be. I think that's where as humans we should use our evolved platform. Like we are smart enough to understand that this is what it is. And because of that, we have the ability to change that dynamic. Like that's what makes our
But it has to be a
particular
mental.
species so special. You feel me?
But it has to be mental. It has to be a mental step in every person because implied in every person and a lot of people in the world, you have that self mentality. It's all about self. So regardless of what the group wants to do, I need to make sure I'm straight. So if this group gonna do this, I need to make sure my side is good before the group go do this. You feel me? So at the end, it takes a mass of people to just be like, okay, whatever's best for the group, we're gonna do. But that takes years and years and years because who is willing to take themselves out of it and be like, okay, forget what's best for me. And I know I may want this, but the group needs this. Let's do this for the group, and I'll sacrifice myself. You have a small popularity, a small population to do that, but it takes a majority to do that for true change. And as Black people or people of color, however you want to phrase it, we're so hungry for change that we always look at what other people do. Look at what they do. When they do this. But never looking at other people's sacrifices and what their culture sacrificed to do that. You feel me? We went through slavery and we couldn't do nothing about that. But during the times of recent history in this same country, the Chinese people were put in concentration camps when we had technology and shit, and people could do something about it, and their country knew about it. You feel me? Can that happen? Can that happen to Black people now? Let's look at that. Let's look at that sacrifice. Okay, Chinese people went through that in America. We were slaves, forced against our will, but they were put in that because of some outside the country shit. Think about if America was like, man, Africans doing that over there. What about our Black people? And they start putting us in concentration camps.
Yeah.
Can we even fathom that? I can't fathom that shit.
I can, because I know how cruel.
I can see it.
We call the majority, it's really the minority, but I can see it because I've seen how cruel they've done shit in the past. Like it wouldn't.
Yeah, look at what they did. Look what they just did to the Mexicans and the Hispanics. They put them in the same shit they had the Chinese people in concentration camps.
Exactly.
American concentration camps. You feel me? So I would love to be. Let's be a strong Black people, but let's be strong people first. You feel me? Let's get everything fucking together before we start being in the fragment. All right, Black people, we need to do this. Hispanic people do this. To me, when we always focus on all right, the black, we doing the same exact thing as the opposite people doing. You feel me?
I was actually gonna, I was.
How can we strive for a difference where we're following the same path of destruction when the other people who destroyed us are doing? You feel me? Like all we doing is doing it intrinsic to ourselves now and destroying ourselves, doing their pattern and their plan. You following? You got to get
what I'm saying over the past year, though, bro.
What's that?
Since the advent of more cameras being involved and like more people just seeing all of the injustices that are out there, I'm seeing it where I think it's going to move past being like a Black versus everybody else thing or a Chinese versus I see it moving to like it's going to be like people who are just good people and the fuck people. And when you break it down like that, I think it's gonna make it harder for the crazy shit to happen. Not saying it's impossible, but like it's gonna be harder to put people in concentration camps because whoever you're trying to do that to on a bigger scale like that, you're gonna have more people that are not part of that group that's gonna come in and be allies. Like I'm seeing more people like saying, all right, fuck what I look like. Like this shit just ain't right. I'm gonna just roll with this group because it ain't right. You feel me? And
I think even with that, you gotta look at how many people doing it for too hard and how many people bandwagon people. You feel me? Like You got a lot of people doing that shit just to jump on a bandwagon because it sounds cool. I want to help fight for this because everybody else doing it. But when it get down to the fight, you backing off and you really ain't for the change. You feel me? Like, it's all good. It's all good. And I would love to see that. I would love to see people from different shades and different colors and different backgrounds all join together and get this one goal accomplished for humanity. And forget your color, because that's a man-made shit. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
God created us whatever color we wanted to be. That was his plan. Man came in with the differences. No, oh, you look different, so this means that's all humanistic shit. Take that shit out. Take that shit out, and let's look at what the true goal is: to treat each other well and to get along in this world however we need to positively. Take that other bullshit out, and then we maybe will be good. But it's so hard to take the bullshit out that's ingrained in everyone's mind. You got to reprogram the world to get forward. But we got small majorities popping up here and here and here and here. Well, excuse me, minorities popping up that's going to form a majority that can possibly in the future get these changes. Like my kids and they kids, they'll be able to see the true changes. Right now, we're living in history and we're seeing the ball start to roll. You feel me? We're seeing everybody start to come together. But I can say, I say 15 years, we'll be to the place where me and you are sitting in our 50s and 60s like, that's what I like to see. God damn it, back in my day, we won't have this. We didn't have this good together shit. I'm glad this is. You feel me? That's what I see. I don't see it happening no time soon.
But see, this the thing, man. That's why I want to push our thinking on that. Like, if you looked at the way we grew up, right? Just take us on a small microcosm, right? And if you look at the fact that we grew up in situations where division should have been the main thing on our mind. If you look at everywhere we went, though, we done pushed for unity and we done brought groups together that probably would have never even thought about hanging out. But because we was cool with them and they saw it in us and they was willing to respect us, they gave other people a shot. And look at what we built at pretty much every platform we done been in. Every school we done been in. But hear me though.
What?
If we start there, right? We ain't the only people in the world pushing that type of narrative. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it ain't gonna be fast because like the time it took for us to get to this place as a human race where we are this fucked up and against everybody, right? That took a lot of years. That was going on before slavery even. That was going on when we were back in our homeland. We had warring countries and nations that would take over other nations and in empire building and let me subjugate this. And so that's just been that. But if you look at where we're going, right? And it may be just my little idealistic thinking, but I really see a shift that's happening. And like when you look at, like, you can tell a lot by like what the younger population is on. That amount of you still have those small populations of people that's just on some hateful shit. But a lot of that is because the media blows up that small population. When you really out on the streets and you really walking around and you seeing people, like, a lot of people ain't on that shit right now. Like, it's becoming a smaller minority. And I think the key to it is if we keep popularizing that and like keep standing on that, like, it becomes harder and harder for other people that mess with you to be in your space if you not on that. So I think, you know what I mean, if we keep pushing that narrative over time, I really see a place where we can get to where like people doing fuck shit to other people because of race, religion, sex, your area, your whatever. I really see that going to a place where that's going to be looked down upon as opposed to being pushed as like something good.
I would hope so, just for progression and for the hope for the future. But just to play devil's advocate, I always see negativity happen. I mean, I always hope for the best and prepare for the worst. Just me personally, and that's what I train mine to do. Always hope for the best, prepare for the worst. And so are you always ready for whatever comes your way? I would just hope that the new generations have some inkling of history and they can look back and see what we did wrong and what the generations before us did wrong and what the generation now is going to do wrong or is in the process of doing wrong. So we won't continue to repeat steps as we have in history. Let's hope that the new generations take a step a different step and don't take our total paths. Take the good path of the positivity, but take a different higher step onto a different ledge so we can get some a greater view and a greater viewpoint of what should be done and how just not even just the country, the world itself should operate because we are an eclectic world of many different people. You may find somebody who has some likenesses in you or likenesses to you, but we're all different. We're just like they say we all like snowflakes. Each snowflake is different, but each snowflake ain't different. You find something that's identical. So I would just hope in this world that we have, there is all one common thing, and that's all peace and positivity that we all want. And that at some point we can all get on the same path and do it. Because as we all know, if you're working towards the same goal and y'all ain't on the same path, it ain't gonna work. It gotta be streamlined. You feel me? Like hopefully some shit will get streamlined in the future. We all get on the same thing. You feel me? I'm not preaching no socialistic government or no shit like that where everybody gotta do the same thing. No, do your own thing. Be you. But let's work on this goal to having positivity and togetherness because forever it's been war. War ain't nothing new. Forever it's been hate. That ain't nothing new. But peace, and love, those are rare. Let's get those on the same scale that all this war and hate on. If we can tip the scales a little bit in the way of love and peace, popping. You feel me? Like make that shit popping. It's always good. It's always popping to hear some negative shit. The media is always hyping negative shit. And the media is one of the main reasons so much division is division. You feel me? Like you don't get no one is really putting out the positive news, and that doesn't get the big ratings. Everybody wants to see the negative shit. The shit is going on. Let's boost up this positive shit. Let positive really mean something.
Peace, King. Peace.
Let's really get some positive shit going, yo. Like not just words, not just people. Just okay, we got to march over here. Yeah, we did this. We come to this. Make the news and make these media outlets really put this shit out there. Make them really report on it. Give all the positive. Don't give a little bit positive. But on this other side, this happened. No, fuck that negative shit. Stop exposing the negative and putting it out there so everyone can have just a negative outlook of everything. So all people know is negative. If all they know is negative, all they can see is negative. Highlight the positives in anything. That's just the way I operate. It could be a bullshit that situation, but it's something positive going on in there. Find the positive. Highlight the positive, bring it out, and then I guarantee you shit can't start changing.
Big fact. KK De Jour said the war between the rap groups is starting to be extremely detrimental. We have young men rapping about people they really killed. The videos get millions of views. Where did we lose them?
It ain't that we lost them. I don't think we lost them. I think once again to go back to the media and these record execs because they got to get record deals. They getting the money from somewhere. And once again, that goes to the division of our people because look at the 90s rap. How much hardship did 90s hard rap get before it got publicized and we always get into it? Nowadays, that's just like everyday anything. You got people from, I don't even know the neighborhoods or what's Detroit, Chicago, wherever they from. Almost everybody in the neighborhood got a record deal. You feel me? And they all rap about, I killed my ops and my ops did this and my ops did this. I can guarantee I can ask somebody what the word op really is, what's the true word, and they're not going to tell me opposition. They're going to tell me opposite. You feel me?
Yeah.
Tell me what the true word op means. It doesn't mean your opponent. That's not what it is. Opposition. That's what op is. You keep publicizing this negativity and I want to kill this, I want to kill this, I want to kill this. If the government is in those communities doing what they need to be doing, or the people in the community need to be doing what they were doing and fixing the bullshit.
Right.
And I'm gonna kick it to you. If Black Lives really mattered, we wouldn't be publicizing that shit. That shit wouldn't be getting the views it get because Black Lives Matter. But we so quick to turn on them fucking videos with these young boys about I kill this nigga. We smoking on this pack. It's for what? Who the fuck is that impressive? I can't stand that shit personally. My kids want to hear that shit. Nah, we gonna listen to some old school. Turn on some Teddy P. Turn some other shit about some love. I can't get through this hate shit. Me personally, I perpetuated this shit growing up my damn self. We ready, you feel me? We ready for war, all that shit. But I can't look at a different generation's music and be like, that's negative. But I can't look at the message your music is putting out and say that's negative. Because every generation.
It's our fault, champ.
Yeah, it is because we allowed it. We allowed it.
No, look, that's damn. We allowed it. We caused it. We fell asleep because of the civil rights movement and the movements that came before us, and the back to college movement of the 90s that kind of got sparked by different world where a bunch of black people were like really pushing going to college and doing something positive, we got comfortable. We got complacent. We stopped pushing for anything further than what we already had. We just, all right, we got this, so we good. We comfortable now. We're able to get good jobs. The housing bubble came. Oh, we're able to buy a home. So we got the American dream now. So we good. And once we stopped worrying about it, a lot of shit went backwards. That's how these voting laws have started to go backwards. That's how they're starting to be able to find new ways to basically redline and just call it something different because we got complacent. We got comfortable. And I think that's the thing that I most feel like is what is needed now. Like we're starting to get some movement. You're starting to see like people that have been deprived and basically oppressed and, you know, taken advantage of. You're starting to see people starting to come together and starting to try to rise up. And I think the key is, though, as we get movements, we can't get comfortable. Like, yeah, we got that little verdict or whatever, but at the end of the day, like, it's still hundreds of more of these cases out there that's still pending or that have not gone our way. So we can't get comfortable on that. We can't get comfortable on, all right, yay, we got college. No, we got to start getting back into giving our kids something else. Like, and I think a lot of it comes to the fact that, like, again, our generation glorified that shit. When they was coming out with the self-destruction and all that, we said, no, fuck the police. And that's what we would rather hear. That's what we supported. We supported 3-6 Mafia tear the club up and was part of the group that was tearing the club up. So like a lot of it is like, we got to give them something different. Cause I feel like when we had something different, we were saying self-destruction. It's just something else got pushed at us over and over again. So like now that we have more control over media, like when you look at just what we doing right now, we on YouTube. This gives it cuts out the middleman now. So like we gotta start supporting these voices. And what I see is like somebody will put out a great video about upward mobility or doing something good for our people, and it'll get like 10 views. And that same person will put out something about beefing with another content creator or setting up a celebrity boxing match or wanting to go smoke a op. 1,000 views. So it's like we got to start putting our views and our support where our mouth is. Like we keep talking about it, but like I didn't get to the point like I'll literally just click off or something if it ain't gonna, if I can see it's going on the way that I ain't comfortable with.
Oh yeah, if it's
negativity, that's my way of like you ain't gonna get that full watch time hour out of me if I don't feel like this is gonna be, you feel me, comfortable. Like, and that's my thing. I'm at a place of peace, and that's what I'm pushing. Then you know what I mean. Then I gotta be willing to support that with my support. All right, hold on 1 second, Face. Go ahead, and take it real quick.
Oh yeah. But on the topic of just the music and shit from back in the day, as we were jamming to the destructive music, we also still had positivity, like you said, because we had groups like Outkast putting out some good positive music. Outkast, Goody Mob, like we got tracks like Liberation, we got tracks like In Due Time. Because if you really sit back and listen to those lyrics and stuff like that, they are preaching positivity, but they won't really mainstream back then, so they won't get their message out to the masses. You have people nowadays going back and listen to that music now and getting those positive messages. But like you said, we've done so much being complacent and just going with the status quo that we just accepted what was ever given to us. At a certain point, I can't say even then we accepted nothing because we were kids back then. Like we in the ages now and in the true part where we can be called old heads or whatever like that, or uncle, whatever, that we can start pushing for change. 17, 18, I won't think about shit but myself. You feel me? Like, that's the difference between the generations now and back then. I see a lot of the younger people thinking more about the masses instead of just themselves. So going back to my earlier point, when people just start thinking about themselves, I think that the new generations are starting to see it, like especially around the 13 to 14s. the division that was placed in our generation and the generation before us, they really don't have that. Because if I just look at my kids and they friends, they have an eclectic group of friends. Like, I don't get it, but that's not me. That's not me. You feel me? Like, I won't raise like that. You feel me? Like, what I went through and dealing with the racists, whatever, dealing with the KKK growing up, I got my own ideals. But I don't push those off on my kids and make look, oh, you need to think like this. And no, just be wary of what may happen. So I give you my life lessons, but I still want you to go and learn your own. So I feel like that's was a hindrance for us growing up, because instead of our parents telling us, okay, just be mindful of this, they were always telling us, this gonna happen, this can happen. You need to act like this and be like this. And I don't see parents doing that with their kids today. The parents, like a lot more parents, are giving their kids more free range to develop their own ideals and see the world. You feel me?
Yep.
And I feel like it's a lot more positive for that to happen, because you allowing the kid. It's just like allowing the baby to get their own group view of the world and experiment with stuff. We're allowing our young adults to experiment. They get more into politics now. They
not
start to
putting our
realize how the
jaded
world
views on
moves.
them. We're not
You feel like
we're not tainting their innocence with our perception that we done molded over all these years. We letting them just, hey, if you see this is good and it's not hurting nothing, roll with that.
Exactly. Like a lot of conversations I find myself having with my younger kids. I mean, I personally never had growing up. Like, I just had a
Big
conversation
facts.
about
Big
color
damn facts.
and colorism about with my kids, and I never had that conversation with my people growing up, because we all know, I'm the darkest person in my family, but I don't want that to mean anything to my kids, because God gave me this color. You feel me? For whatever reason, He gave it to me. That don't set me aside. That don't make me unique. I'm just a person, and my shade don't matter. Because if you look at the crayon box, you got a million different shades of crayons, but they all do the same job. They all color what you need to color. You feel me? So my shade don't matter, and I try to let my kids know, yeah, we all different shades of black, but God made us this way. I'm my shade because of what my mother and my father was. That's that. Your shade because of what my mother and my father was, what I am, and what your mother's. You feel me? It's genetics that give you this color. It's genetics through timelines. So don't get caught up on color, because I don't want my kids to grow up and be in this colorism, this coloristic shit, as in black folks try to implicate in our own communities. Don't get caught up in that shit. See that if somebody is thinking like that, oh, you're immature. You really don't have no good view of life. And I put that in my kids' hands now. So be like, okay, oh, that's why they thinking like that. Oh, they're dumb, daddy. Exactly, boo. They're dumb.
Well, I tell you how my son think about color. He's light skinned and swear for God he is dark as me, because he said daddy dark skinned, so that's what he is. And that's all
my son do the same thing. Yeah, my son do the same shit.
So like for him, like he just like, he understand melanin and all that, so he ain't tripping on it. He like, I don't care. I like everybody. Like he got an Albanian friend. He got a friend that's darker than both of us. He got his crew is pretty diverse, and I feel like it's because I never tainted it with none of my opinions on none, or hey, you need to worry about this. Like, if the people you hanging with ain't making you worry about that, then just treat people how it is. And that's really what I think is about, is like allowing them young folk to, like, they got it, man. I see them young people out here, man. Like, they really ain't on that shit no more. Like, that's why you see more interracial dating going on. You see more in an ethnicity group dating. Like, it's becoming more common, because they don't care about that no more. It's more just like, if I think you cool, then cool. If not, it is what it is. And what was that? He said sex sells. This is true. But I think the big point about what we was trying to make earlier is, like, if we support the other stuff too, if we support like good bills, if we support people who are teaching us financial literacy, if we support people who are having conversations on how we can protect our children from predators, if we support conversations on actually how we can pool resources as Black people and pool talents to grow something, like, then it becomes balance. And I think that's really what we need. Like, it just can't be skewed one way or the other. It has to be balanced. And I think that's where we're lacking a lot of in all of this, is there's a bigger side that's just not being pushed anywhere. Like, and I think that we control that narrative, and I think it's time that we like really stay on that, because we started sometimes and we'll have these little movements where we'll be boycotting this, or we'll be, hey, let's go, everybody go see this movie, but then it dies down and we just let it slide. Like, we got to be consistent about that, like we are when we're talking about it, because this build ain't nothing but the same build we done had a million times as people. You know what I mean? It's just when do we keep that action and keep our action where our mouth is? You feel me? But yeah, hold on, what was that? Any other questions here? If you're on the past 30 years old and you're still talking about light skin, dark skin, you need to rethink some things. Amen.
Yeah, basically.
Damn man, Black Anonymous. You dead on with that one.
Shit, if you over, I put it like this, if you over 21, if you over 21 and talking about that shit, it was something in like, because your parents should have said something about that shit. You over 21 and talking about light skin, dark skin, it's something wrong.
In 2021, man, at this point, everybody mixed, man. So we might as well just go ahead and accept that. I don't know too many people that has like
ain't no pure blood no more.
Anything unless you actually were born in that country and your lineage has never ever and that's hard to find. So
only pure blood I know is my dog.
It is what it is, man. We gotta just love each other and respect. And I think it's not even love, it's just respect. I think because you don't have to like everything,
but you gotta respect it.
But just respect it enough to, if it ain't your thing, just don't worry about it. You feel me? Like I don't go out and seek shit that I don't like. So it don't even affect my day, and I don't affect it because I'm not looking to go fuck with it. So just Black Anonymous say, here's a question: why are men intimidated by intelligent women? I don't think men are intimidated by intelligent women. I think
I prefer intelligent women because it makes it easier.
Dumb men are intimidated by intelligent anything, but
maybe the men that you're finding that is intimidated by intelligent women, and they find some discourse in themselves or feel some type of insecurity. But men, I don't believe men on a whole scale are intimidated by an intelligent woman or anything. They got to look at themselves and see what insecurities they have in themselves if they're intimidated by a smart woman or intelligent woman, because having an intelligent woman just makes your ride and your lifelong journey that much easier and that much better. Because I don't have to, damn, I got to take care of my kids and I got to take care of your dumb ass too.
Right. No. I don't want to have, oh man, I hate to have a conversation and I got to sit there and break this shit down. Like the only person I should be breaking shit down for is my son because he's sick.
There you go. I love an intelligent woman.
We're supposed to be able to build and have conversations. And even if you don't understand exactly what I'm saying, because it may be a topic you're not familiar with, you still understand, words enough to formulate an intelligent question back. But I think in general, insecurity breeds fear. So if you intimidated by something, it's something that you insecure about, and that's my opinion. At the end of the day, I seek out the things that I'm lacking in. Actually, I actually prefer my woman because she's as intelligent as me. So we're able to actually build on a bunch of different shit, and the conversation doesn't get dry and boring, and I can make jokes with her that she actually getting. It doesn't go over her head. You know what I mean? I hate to be talking to somebody and it feel like you at a battle rap concert and you talking to the person in the audience that has never seen battle rap. So everything is going over their head. No, I want you to catch it. I want you to catch it. You feel me? But yeah, I think that fear comes from insecurity. So if you're insecure about something, you're going to be intimidated by that. People, that's why you got people with you got big people with complexes about being extra tall or whatever because they're insecure about it. So they, what I'm saying, or you got fat people that make jokes about themselves because they're insecure about people looking at them, or you got people that change their looks with surgery. It all comes from you scared of something about yourself. So I think it starts with if you're confident in who you are and you're comfortable with yourself. Oh shit, we got the whole crew. What's good?
Yeah, damn right. Told you, baby.
Oh, wow. But yeah, I think if you love yourself and you cool with your flaws, you're not gonna be intimidated by anybody. You'll be able to go into a room and feel comfortable no matter what the setting is because you love you. You know what I mean? That's my thought on it.
Well, no, we didn't have this anti-bullying shit, so we all experienced bullying. We all got joked on. You feel me? I feel the people who got joked on got stronger, got better self-esteem as adults. You feel me? That's what I'm saying, because just in life, people who got joked on as kids and experienced bullying and shit and got through it successfully, they have a stronger self-esteem about themselves and they appreciate the flaws in themselves a lot better. But once the anti-bullying shit went full steam in school and you can't talk about each other, You got a lot of shit people grow up with, no one ever exposing them to themselves as a child that you get an adult like, damn, my nose is big. Oh my God. I feel some type of way about my nose. What can I do? I need to change it. You didn't have people when we were growing up having so much plastic surgery, but with now, where it's so taboo to talk about somebody and point out a flaw. Hey man, you got a big ass nose. Ha 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 ha. It's just a joke. Everybody in the world got something fucked up with them. You feel me? And enjoy your fucked up shit. You feel me? If everybody realize half of your body is bigger than the other half, one of your arms is longer than the other, one of your ears is bigger than the other. So the fuck, we all got that shit. Be secure in yourself. Your self-esteem. Once again, it's esteem of your motherfucking self.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
Ask it, man. It's open question day. Ask it.
Do y'all? To me, I feel like it's access. We got way more access than we ever had before, and since we have more access, people are willing to do every damn thing. Like we have more access to plastic surgeons or whatever. We have more access to the internet. We got to talk to people. We got more. You know what I'm saying? I think that's also a part of it. But what the hell y'all got going on in here? I just dropped in. I just saw y'all doing this live.
So remember Sunday I said I was just gonna do a random joint where people could ask us anything or could bring up any topic and we just run with it. They could come on the panel, all that. So we just chilling. You know what I mean?
Mr. doing laundry and shit, and then I saw
like it's rare as hell that we're actually even off during this time. So I was like, well, fuck it. We got 300 subscribers now. Let's interact with the people. Let's have a little Pod Squad meet and greet. Chill out.
Fucking wasp. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, he over there getting attacked by Bud. I hate plastic surgery too. I feel like unless it's medically necessary, like if you got a deviated septum and somebody needs to go in to fix that so you can actually breathe and not die in your sleep, great. You feel me?
I'll tell you, the most needless cosmetic surgery is done to every boy when they're born. Almost every boy when they're born. That's circumcising your boys is cosmetic surgery, and if you really look at it, it comes from a certain religion, and most of the motherfuckers who do this to their children don't participate in that religion.
Yep. There's also
motherfuckers is doing some shit because didn't need to be done. No.
And shit down there, shit.
You feel me? Educate yourself. The earliest cosmetic surgery we do is for what? To boys, to men. Just so they can look a different way and not get talked about when they get older. I don't give a fuck what my son's dick look like when he get grown. Shit. The woman he with gonna either love it. The woman he with gonna love his penis, whatever what it look like or not. Like who I don't know nobody who like, ooh, like plastic surgery is dumb as shit to me. You gonna get to heaven or hell and they ain't gonna know who the hell you are. What you gonna do when you at the pearly gates and you got a new chin, a new nose, and God be like, who the hell are you? I didn't make this. Who is this person?
Do you think
I'm Johnny? It's me, Johnny. You know, it's me, Johnny. Johnny, I didn't make Johnny with that nose and that neck and that chin.
Well,
no.
I think once you pass over, man, all that stays here. You know, you can't bring your riches along with you. And
no. Because at the end of the day, I believe your spirit is a resemblance of you, because when you see a ghost, you don't see just a figment. When you see a ghost, you see a ghost. You see the figment of the person who they was. You feel me? The plastic surgery bullshit, what? Accept what God gave you. Accept what you have. Now, if you want to go spend your money and blow it on, I want to get this to my body. I want to get this just because I want it. That's you, and I hope all wishes to you. You feel me? All best to you. I personally don't understand it, and ain't nothing nobody can tell me for no recreational plastic surgery. This is gonna make sense to me. Now, like my brother said, if it's needed for the betterment of your life and the betterment of your health, do what you need to do, because that's a medical advance. That was a medical advance, and you got okay, cool. This medical advance has been made. Now I don't have to live like this no more, and I can perfect my body, and I can live the rest of my life healthy without these complications. But just going to get, I got B's now. I want E's. The fuck for?
Beat up.
Well, you feel me? Well, look how many ladies are dying just for fake asses. For what?
Yeah, and look how many of them are getting embarrassed online as they deflate. You remember that?
Exactly. Except what the ass God gave you. You feel me? For how many years? For how many hundreds of years the women settled for the ass God gave and made it perfectly fine and did whatever they need to do. Now these women trying to get fat asses, but This is all in the same Me Too era now. You want a fat ass, but you don't want to be subjugated by what your ass look like, and you wearing this. Come on now, understand and realize what you want.
Yeah.
Is not against. It's contrary to what you're doing. You don't want to be subjugated by your body.
The problem is we rush to go see some plastic surgeon instead of going to see that brain surgeon, that person that's going to see that therapist that's going to actually help us. Like,
you feel me? And I'm glad with some doctors they require that
because it's something else there. It's another hole that's not filled. You need to
really it's some doctors that will not allow you to come get plastic surgery without going to see a therapist or psychologist first. They need that. Okay, there's something here is wrong. You want to do what? I want to change my whole face. I need you to go see this professional first before you come to me. Because we need to make sure you evaluate all the points, and that's going to upset people. Why I got to do this and that? Yeah, because I'm a professional at this, and I know you may be just feeling something in your brain, maybe telling you do this, but after I do my job, you're going to be upset, and you ain't going to sue me because it's some fucked up shit with you. Go talk to somebody and make sure this is what you really want to do.
Right.
Before I cut up on your face and change you to somebody that don't nobody know no more. Because how many? I'm sorry, I'm gonna call it as I see it. How many monsters are walking around with their faces all contorted, their cheeks 5 times too big, their lips is cartoonish, and how many monsters walking around thinking they look good?
You watch Real Housewives.
And with today's society, everybody's scared to tell them you look like a fucking balloon in the face. Tell these balloon animals they look like balloons in the face. Give them some dose of reality. Reality is reality. I'm sorry, it ain't bullying, it ain't shaming, it's reality. If you look like a fucking balloon because of all that plastic surgery you had, I'm gonna tell you, hey man, you look like a fucking balloon animal in the face. To get you reality, I ain't talking about you, I'm giving you an observation. And ain't nobody else gonna tell you because they give a fuck about how you feel. I don't give a fuck about how you feel. I'm gonna be real with you because in the end of the day, the same thing I preach to my kids.
We got to draw the cartoons. We don't need nobody.
Exactly. I don't need a balloon face animal walking around the world. Somebody needs to give them that. As soon as you wake up from surgery, I should be the first nurse. God damn, you look like a balloon animal. What the fuck did you do this for?
Yeah.
You shouldn't do this. Put me in a hospital and let him talk to the therapist and let him come talk to face. So they say I can do this. Are you sure you want to look like a balloon animal for the rest of your life? Are you really sure? This is what you look like now.
Drug addiction to chemicals.
This is what you're gonna look like. Cocaine is a terrible thing, but so is all these prescribed medicines too. So these prescribed medicines gonna have you look like a balloon animal fucking with your brain. Come on, take some reality. Take a dose of reality and look in the mirror. Look in the mirror and accept what you see. Don't be afraid of what you see. Accept and love what you see. Because without self-love, that's where all these fucking changes come from. I want cosmetic changes. I just want to change my lips. I want to change. Love your motherfucking lips. Love your blemishes.
I'd rather be ugly and live to be 90, 100 some or something instead of be beautiful and die at 45. I'm good.
You feel me? Like
I'm not myself
too much. I'm out for longevity.
Like I give my I excuse a lot of body surgery as long as it's not extreme and I can't really tell.
Amen.
If I can't really tell, then I ain't gonna say nothing about it. But when you have your face surgery, like you wake up in the morning, you don't even know who you talking to in the mirror.
Big facts.
And like that shit's extreme. Like
hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if you got a broken nose and you want to fix your nose, I understand. You know, like that.
But it's all come down to like what you think of yourself. Like that's the thing. Like people are so busy chasing something that ain't realistic. When you get real about the world, it allows you to find peace in so many places because you're not looking to fit nothing. You looking to just be. And when you just being, it's a freeing thing because there's nothing to conform to. It's just, all right, I got a big nose. I've had this big nose all my life, yet I've still been successful. I've still been able to dig myself out of the pits of where my life started. I've still been able to become a successful husband and father. Yet I still got this big nose. So how much does it really matter? Like when you get real about life and you just be like, yeah, it's some shit that ain't gonna be perfect. But it is. It is what it is. So now what I'm gonna do with the shit that I can control? That's already that. All right, I can't control that. Ain't no need me messing with that. That's already what it is. I didn't create that. That's what it is. So let me figure out this shit that I can actually manifest and handle that.
Pretty easier. Pretty motherfuckers got it easy in life. Attractive motherfuckers got it easy in life. but it's ugly motherfuckers who got the skills to pay the bills. I'm feeling like because ugly people ain't got it easy, so they got to struggle. They got to go through all the bullshit because they don't get it easy because they look. You feel me? Growing up, I was a funny looking motherfucker growing up. So I learned how I had to learn. I ain't get, oh, come here, cutie. You can get this. I can get this. No, motherfucker, I had to work for what I got. I've been busting my ass out 14 years old. I had to grow into my looks. The fuck? Shit.
He said grow into his look.
I always been gorgeous. I just had a big ass head. So I
feel me? So I mean,
I done looked the damn same just with or without facial hair since I was about
exactly.
One.
So I've had a grown man face my entire life.
I was gonna be. So it's like, well, I got used to it by 6.
Exactly. Like what the fuck? My face ain't gonna change, and my face ain't gonna change. And I've never been a person. I'm gonna go cut. I'm gonna cut this shit up, and I'm gonna put some plastic and change this shit. And I'm gonna look different. No, because when I look in the mirror, I ain't gonna recognize myself. I need to be able to wake up and go in the mirror and not be scared. You feel me? Don't scare myself out of surprise every fucking morning because I don't recognize the person here.
Face always had that mustache. It might not have been that thick, but he was born with that mustache.
Yeah, I remember when I first had my accident, they wanted to do like surgery on my eyelid to fix it and like on my back because it's all scarred up from the road or whatever. I was like, no, that shit just is what it is. Like it ain't that big of a deal.
It's part of life, man. We get my scars and my scrapes and my story. You feel me? Like I grew up like I got my scars and my scrapes. You feel me? Like that's my battle wounds. My life battle wounds. You feel me? Like I'm not gonna get no scar taken away. Every blemish I have growing up and I appreciate because those are life lessons of me. What I did and what I shouldn't have fucking did. If I get them removed away, that's like me taking the lesson away. Fuck that shit.
If they did eye surgery on me, they better give me like a Kano on the side or something. Something I can shoot lasers at or something. Don't be doing that shit. We about to go into the future. I better be able to see everything in a 50-mile radius out this bitch.
My granddaddy had that forehead. Yo, Katie, nigga said he got a big forehead and he be damned if he want to shrink it. It works well if he got a head bust somebody.
No, your forehead, man. They might do
I'm telling you, bro. And my big nose helped me. You know, I can smell a motherfucking. I can smell a bullshit a mile away, boy. And some good food cooking.
You what God gave you, baby.
You know what I mean? Like you gotta love yourself, people. Anybody else got a question? Ask us anything. Or what other topics y'all got, man? I don't really know where to go with these, man.
I was gonna make a video, but ain't no need to make a video because I'm gonna tell everybody the keys to life and how to live a long life. I found it out the other day. You feel me? If you want to live a real long life, man, your fucking business.
Oh yeah.
That's the key to a long life.
Yeah,
man, your own business.
It's so peaceful when you ain't in somebody. It really is.
Drink water and man your business. That's the key to a long life. Ponce de Leon, look for the eternal. You found him, and I found it in my backyard. Drink water and man your own damn business.
It costs you nothing to pay people no mind.
Yo,
I learned
pay them no damn attention. That's why I pay people every day. No damn attention.
Yeah.
I learned that as a child. Make your own little world, stay in your world, and keep your world away from other people. If you want invite people into your world, invite them into your world. You know what I'm saying? It's your world. You can control it. You have.
That's a good one. Me and Face have been friends for what, 27 years? Yeah, 27 years. And Pat said, what's that? 20 years?
Yeah.
2001.
Yeah, 20 years. Yeah. We in the Dub Club with the brotherhood, man. We've been rocking and rolling for a minute, man.
In college. I met them in college. We were from different sides of Virginia.
Our whole adult life, you know what I mean? No, we've been clicked up. Yeah. One day we're gonna get the whole we still got some other members that y'all never met. And,
there's a whole bunch of them.
But they don't really be doing the cam life and all that. So
as you see, you really see my face. I'm trying to get comfortable showing my face to the world. So I mean, it's real, you know.
And usually I be all up in the damn camera, but right now, the way I'm feeling today, I'm just like, you know, I'll save it for the pod tonight when we record.
Shit, I just figured I'd pop up. The motherfucker don't see me. Because when I'm in the house, you don't get no good internet service, so I ain't gonna cut out. I'm using the free.
You know, I'm from Petersburg, you know, and We grew up in me and Face grew up in the 804 area. So
Yeah, good old Ettrick, baby.
that's good.
Ettrick
That's
Keys,
good
baby.
shit right there, yo. That's
Yep,
good
Ettrick
shit,
Keys,
man.
baby, all day. All
804 in the
day.
house.
Let's go, baby.
I'm 2
Believe that.
hours away.
How y'all feel about the Asian man who shot the? Oh,
I ain't know
okay.
nothing about it until
All
now.
right, I'm gonna try not. No, I heard about it. It was like he tried to throw a hammer or something at the little boy first, and then because the little boy was riding on his grass or some bullshit. But whatever the excuse was, there's a state, I can't remember which one it is, that still uses the firing squad.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to have that person convicted in that state and be on that firing squad. That's how I feel about it.
They
I'm
need to
not
bring back
a fan of
Stoning.
anybody messing with any kids, man. The kids, man, like
Bring back Stoning, goddammit.
don't hurt a child, man. Like children
This is my thing. It should be different penalties for the age
they don't
range you
ask,
hit.
they
If
don't
you hurt a
ask them,
kid,
man. They
you
just
should
out
get
here
stoned to
living their
death.
life, trying to have fun, man. It ain't worth
Stone
like,
his
come
ass.
on. Yeah, I ain't
Stone his
cool
ass
with
to
none of
death.
that.
I don't fuck with nothing hurting kids. Since I've had kids and more than one child, I'm a protector of all kids. I'm sorry, I may not like bad kids, but I ain't gonna have nobody do nothing to them. Fuck all
What
that
was in
shit.
Utah?
I don't agree with that shit. I feel like if you do anything to a child, you harm a child, you molest a child, you did anything to that, you need to be tied to a rock and stoned to death. Let's take it biblical. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like
that
stone
shit
to death.
ain't cool.
Like you really want some repercussions from hurting a child. Let me deal with the motherfuckers. I got a lot of shit I can do to people. I got a lot of fucking ideas. So if you looking for an executioner, if you hiring, my shit up. I'll apply for the job. I'll kill all the motherfuckers. Hey, you hurt a child, I'll kill you in a heartbeat. I don't fuck with kids. Don't fuck with kids, because every time a kid gets hurt, I think in my mind, what if that's my kid? You feel me? What if that could be?
Yeah.
So instantly, I try not to choose violence because I'm trying to be a positive individual. But hey, my default setting when it comes to my kids is it's automatic. I'm sorry, it's automatic when it comes to the kids.
Oh, Papa Bear with babies, man.
Don't fuck with the kids. Do not fuck with kids. But child molesters, all that shit. You don't get handled. Child molesters, they never get handled like they need to get handled until they get to prison. And then they get their real justice.
Yeah.
Once you get in behind the bars,
we don't play that shit behind the wall, boy. They don't
No, they don't.
You gonna get your shit when you get behind that wall. But out here we want to consider, oh, they're sick. Motherfuckers ain't sick. Fuck that. They gonna be sick when a broomstick up their ass. How about that shit? Let's take it YouTube.
Hey, we can YouTube. Hey, we can't do that.
Shit, fucking no kids.
Because he just means he wants to be clean and he believes in sweeping his house very well.
Yeah, get a broomstick in your hand.
Gotta be a tidy person, cleanliness and godliness.
It's time to clean some shit up. Let's clean some shit up.
Damn.
Let's clean some shit up.
I
From the runner to the From the runner to the tip. Don't see. There's certain conversations I can't have, man.
You was about to bring the damn machete out on the last line.
Yeah, you were. You had it in your hand. I saw the handle, Pat. I saw the handle,
bro.
I saw the handle, Pat.
I'm sorry,
but yeah.
But nah, I don't get down with hurting kids, and like nah. And yeah, I saw that shit about the kids. Yeah, I saw that shit too. I don't know about the laws. I don't know about the laws there, but anything that's tasing, just it's extreme. You feel me? Like I don't know.
That could have just been a conversation, like, sir, can you not push the button no more? Can you turn off your vape device?
Yeah. You ain't gotta tase me, because my thing is, what if you tase him? What if you tase him and that vape would explode?
That's some Maryland shit.
What if you
face calm down, please? Although I understand.
Oh, I'm good now. I'm good.
Black, he be on the rants, man. You gotta just let him go. He works himself back down after a few. You gotta let him get it out.
I'm not that angry person I used to be. Man. I'm going through some transitions. I ain't that angry. I'm letting go. I'm nowhere near that.
His name started as Angry Baby Man Face. So
and it evolved.
Yeah, we took the angry. We've been able to take the angry off, and
We'll give you the story of my name one day.
Yo, we're gonna have to go through the story of our names one day. I don't know how much I can tell about mine because it's so convoluted with
J Titties.
Yo, that's funny. Yo, I'm gonna tell them stories. Yeah, we gotta tell stories about back in the hood, yo. That shit be hilarious. My favorite, the Notorious NOSC. When I hear about women or kids being hurt, that's a trigger for me. Yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. It's like I don't know. I grew up like under like uncles that was deep in the game, so like for me, like my ideas about a lot of my manhood comes from like old school street codes. Like you don't mess with folk when they, practicing their spirituality. You don't mess with people when they with their mothers. You don't mess with women or kids. You know what I mean? Like if you handling something, you try to do it on the down low or the private. It ain't for everybody. If you want to box your boy because you know he done disrespected y'all, take that shit around the corner and come back and ain't no audience. You know what I mean? Like it's just ways and protocols to do things. So yeah, I definitely hate that women and kids thing. Like that it ain't much that'll take me there to the point where I'm just like, yeah, I'm ready to act a fool and regress. But yeah, I definitely agree. That'll do it. Yeah. Anybody else got anything, man? Again, man, this is all I'm usually, we used to structured shows, so I'm a little out of my element here. I'm not as good as these other content creators with this part. Pat, what the hell was you up to, man?
This is my
where was you coming from?
Day off during the week, so I was like,
laundry I didn't
and all
realize
that shit. So
I might do these more during the summer. Then when I get like a moment off on a Tuesday, if I can schedule it out between meetings and practices and all that shit, I might do that. Now that I know that you actually off on that day, shit.
Yeah, I just like do.
I'm trying to get better with these, get more comfortable with these little panel talks and these live streams because I still be nervous as fuck. Don't be knowing what the hell I want to say. What did I say? I'm not a street person, but I thought that code was out. Yeah, that should just be life. And elders, absolutely, man. You gotta respect the elders, man.
The problem is a lot of people don't have the patience to gain respect that way through those codes. And then they want to do the extreme. They want to be the joker.
People want attention instead of respect.
They want attention and they want to be feared in the street. As far as the street shit, like they want to be feared. And I'm going to answer that in a moment. They want to be feared so they can gain respect quicker or whatever.
Exactly.
So they're
feared or just no. It ain't even about fear. I don't think. I see a lot of people just be like, "Hey, y'all, look at me." But they don't even care why you're looking, as long as you're just looking and clicking on them or looking at their picture or just giving them attention. They just attention.
What y'all talking
about? What were you talking about?
Well,
talking about people who want attention, people who be respect versus attention or fear and that type of thing.
Yeah, I was saying
I ignore motherfuckers for a habit. Like if I know you want attention, I give you the opposite.
I
don't give people what they want. It's like I'm the king of petty. You feel me? I'm the majestic petty one. You feel me? So you feel me? When people come into a situation and they trying to get a certain reaction, and I realize that's the direction you want, I give you the total opposite reaction, just so you don't get what you want. You feel me? I'm that motherfucker. People know I'm gonna press his buttons. You gonna press my buttons, I'm gonna give you something totally opposite than what you think you're gonna get.
This is true. I did it with House, so people think YouTube streets give them a pass to be reckless, but on the real streets they quiet. Exactly. People don't act like that in real life.
Yeah, that's
like
that's
I in my daily comments and goings, like people don't really be out here acting like that.
No.
When they get on people get, it's like cameras are the new like alcohol. Like it make you get that fake courage and let's everybody rile each other up and get all angry and get the pitchforks out and let's hate this person. Let's go get smoke with this person and let's call this person your ops and let's pull up to this block for the views and let's ride the Uber through this person's town and take pictures on their neighborhood and all that stuff, man, for clout. And then for
everybody
what?
Johnny Knox.
But in real life, you ain't like that. So why even do it? Like you got that go back to loving yourself though. You gotta love yourself enough to be cool with you.
I put it like this.
If you ain't no tough guy, it's okay to not be that. Everybody don't need to be that. Like,
no,
we need some people that are calm, so that shit ain't always on 1,000. We need some people that are just chilling. So
I got a good question for every tough guy out there.
We need all of that. So just
how many tough guys is out there? How many 60-year-old tough guys is out there? How many 50-year-old tough guys out there? It
Yeah,
ain't
they
much
don't
because by
usually
the time
live
they
that
30,
long.
because by the time they were 30, they was either dead or in jail. You ain't got to be tough. One thing I teach and I preach to kids, it ain't about being hard because you walk around with your head up. You don't think you hard. I'm confident and I know what I can do. Hard can't do shit, but smart can. Hard ain't gonna get you
Yep.
nowhere past 21. Because all
All
hard
bras,
do,
no
all
brains
being
ain't
hard
working.
do is build your reputation up in that little ass, small ass community that you got. Okay, what is being hard? Can that being hard get you anything of equity and going forward? Anything that's as a sustainable? No, it can't. But smart can, confidence can, knowing and the ability to do something sustainable can. Being hard can't get you shit.
Yep.
And it's easy to do. It's easy as fuck, especially now. It's easy to portray yourself as hard. It's easy as hell to do.
Man, these days you can
That's
portray yourself as
easy.
anything, man. They got literal like shops and shit where you can go pay and they'll make you look like your life is whatever. You can look like you on a plane and be right in the strip mall.
Yeah, the selfie
You
stores.
can,
They
you
got
can,
one in Virginia
yeah,
Beach.
like they got all kinds of bullshit out here now. So like at the end of the day, like it's easy to be fake, but when real life happens, that's when the shit get difficult.
Exactly.
But what the real easy is when you the same, when you just you. Offline, online, with grandma, with your homeboys, with the white
There you
man at
go.
work, with your boss. When you the same all the way around, it's so
There you go.
liberating because it's nothing you gotta switch. You can just keep, it's no narrative you pushing, you just you. And you can rest in that, and everywhere you go, you just comfortable because it ain't that tension of, oh shit, if they gonna find me out today, if they gonna realize it, oh, they gonna see past the mask. Oh, like you can just chill. Just gotta be you, man. Padawan, why won't you answer the question? I think they talking about the art, bro.
Yeah.
Because y'all were talking and they didn't want to interrupt, but I was about to bring that back up. But
Go ahead
yeah,
and speak on it.
as of right now, I got a regular 9 to 5 doing tech support, but off to the side, I do like commissions and stuff like that. Whenever I get a chance to, a lot of my
God like coming.
Oh yeah, it's coming. It's coming. I have like a lot of the pictures colored already, so I was thinking about putting together some type of visual so people know that it's coming or whatever. But
yeah,
I'm on a constant quest so I can balance away from a regular 9 to 5 and make that my living, pretty much.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully that'll be coming soon.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yo, we could do this live when you come down here too, bro.
Yeah, I'm still working out the schematics on that too, pretty much.
No doubt. The schematics. All right, what you about to rob a bank? Why you here, sir? The fuck?
Yeah, I'll tell you.
America got 9 or 12 cameras.
Hey man, you know I'm already over here rebuilding the house, man. I ain't got time to be paying no bail money right now, champ.
No, I ain't doing
Bank of America got 9 12 cameras in every one of them.
So y'all walking with a turtleneck. Hold on, what? What you talking about? Vita, what you talking about?
I think
walking with a
she was
turtleneck.
talking about.
She talking about that conversation?
I think that's what she's talking about.
Oh no, that's them. I believe in making sure I was properly. Yeah, I got the boosie fade. I'm trimmed.
I got a dick. That's what I got. I got a dick.
Yo, what is wrong with him? Yo,
hey, you gonna answer a question? You gonna ask a question? You gonna get the face answer? I got a dick. Whatever the head look like, it's for my wife to enjoy.
What is wrong with him? Why he acting like that?
Hey,
I never heard of it.
This daytime face, baby. This daytime face.
Oh my god,
daytime face is scarier than nighttime.
See, this is how he act at work. See that why
I work by my damn self. I work by myself. Damn it, I'm always alone.
She said, "Do what work for you, champ." So you know,
it ain't matter if it works for me. It works for my wife. It works for my wife and my partner of the past 10 years. Shit, I've never gotten a complaint. I've never gotten a complaint from my wife or anybody before her.
Everything hits his nerve. Don't worry, that's his hell.
Oh no, that's his face.
This is how he acts all the time. This is him on the podcast. You would be amazed how much I edit out. Like
nothing can ever hit a nerve. If something hit a nerve, I'm gonna just get off.
One day they gonna be like, "What is wrong with him?"
Yeah, that's just me.
How much I cut out of every episode when it's just
that's his face.
So don't, yeah,
that's his face. Not at all. No nerves hit at all. That's just me. You'll get used to it.
Patty Wise running my name. Who's an artist as well. Oh, you remind somebody of another artist. You got that artist vibe.
Oh,
Yes, face is a trip. She said, calm your ass down.
I'm a voyage out here.
but y'all have to understand that we are from Virginia, and Virginia
Because Vita be
most
turned too. That's why.
country is hell, and we
I
all
like that. Then we gotta definitely have a conversation.
Oh, Vita cool. Yeah, she be lit too.
Damn right. What the hell am I doing?
Is it tonight at 8? Am I tripping? Or is it that Thursday at 8? What day is it?
What?
Vita got a show, man. She about to be dropping her first show finally.
Oh yeah.
Put that shit her intro because she got the babies going in there, and you know.
Oh yeah, let me know when that's gonna drop. I'm looking for some new content to consume. I need some content, man. Some new content, man. I need some new content to consume. Let me know what that is. Let me know the channel and everything.
Yeah, I'm subscribed on the Podnas YouTube, so just log right on in, bro. But yeah.
Oh yeah, I subscribe on the personal channel
tonight at 8:30, man. It's the V Spot.
Oh yeah, I'll send down the home base by then.
Y'all check it out. Her promo material has already been lit, so I know this show is about to be on fire. So please
damn right.
Tonight at 8:30.
8:30 p.m. Tonight at 8:30 p.m. The V Spot.
Yeah, please go support the Queen, man. If you want to, if you seeing with how face is lit and passionate about when he talk, just imagine the Queen version. So you already know she about to be on one, and it's gonna be hot. She gonna be talking her man. I know it's gonna be amazing, and I'm gonna be right there in the audience, chatting it up. So please go support. No, it don't take much. Face I told you, his name used to be Angry Black Man. That was his nickname. That's what people called him for fun. Like this is
Angry Man.
Yeah. He'll tell you if y'all ever really watch our show, man, and check our podcast out. Like you will see, he talks about it all the time. Like he's evolving, he getting there, but he just be hyped. He be passionate about it. That'd be it. You know what I mean? But you get to know the lover, man. He grows on you. Trust me. There's a reason he been my bro for 27 years here, man. But yeah, no doubt, Vita, I got you, man. I'm all about supporting good content, and I definitely, anything that I'm personally watching, you know what I mean? I think we got to make sure we support each other, and that's something that we really stand on. We want everybody to win. Plus, the more I support you, the bigger you get, and then the better your content get, and then I get to watch even better content. So, it's kind of a selfish thing too, I just like good shit. But yeah, man, I don't really have nowhere else to go with this. I think I'm almost about at my hour and some change. I think I got like 20 more minutes if anybody got a bill they want to go with. But yeah, man, I'm about to go ahead and get some of this housework done. Hopefully by the end of the night, I'm gonna have me a new car. They really want to buy my current car. And you remember last time I went in to get an oil change, came out with a new ride. So
no, true. Okay.
Yeah, they trying to. It's looking like they trying to holler at your boy, and I do want a hybrid right now to get on this gas mileage game. So
watch out with them alternators on the damn hybrids, man.
Yeah, I either want a hybrid or I want a minivan, yo. I don't know why, but a minivan is calling my name for some reason. I'll take either.
Damn hybrid. I hate my hybrid shit.
But I'm gonna see what they offering, and yeah, hopefully I'll be coming out with a 2021 something today. We're gonna see what happens.
That's what's up. Blessings.
God willing. Yeah, man. I need some blessings right now as I look at this strip floor in my home here.
I'm gonna tell you just like I told my mom or whatever. In a minute, you about to have a brand new house.
As I look straight through from the living room to the garage here. Yeah, I need a blessing. I need a blessing. Like I'm literally looking through 3 rooms. I'm looking through a storage closet, a pantry, a bathroom, and I can still see the garage.
Sis, in a minute, you about to have a brand new house. You came from Mexico.
Bro. No, I'm gonna tell you what happened, bro. I'm trying to get the new house because once they done with these repairs, I'm really looking at me and the wife thinking about taking that offer, man, because they done offered it 3 times and they talking about double. So I would sure enough sell this and move right up the street into the same type of crib, just a new build, and just and just have an extra $100 and some grand. I sure enough will.
That's a
sure
hustle.
enough will.
No, my neighbors did the same thing. My previous neighbors or whatever, they found a house in
Go
another
ahead to
part.
work, mama. Please, please take care of them patients.
Oh, true. But they
Thank you,
found
Queen,
another
for
house
coming.
in another region of Virginia or whatever, and they sold
Mhm.
their house pretty much
Mhm.
for more than what they got it for, pretty much.
Yeah, I'm like, shit. Go ahead, bless me with a flip after this, because man, as I look at this house, I need that blessing because it's hard to stay positive as I'm looking at this shit.
Yeah,
Ugh.
yeah. The family is going through the same shit. It is trying,
Yeah.
but after when it's done, you have a whole new house, and then you have
Yeah.
a whole new house.
Yeah. The good part
Besides
is
the
though, I
second one.
got the people coming in tomorrow, pretty much the rest of the week, starting tomorrow, to give me some estimates and kind of get this process started. Insurance is already doing their thing, and they already got the allocation set up for the pre-estimate quote. So that's looking healthy. So as long as somebody give me a good bid, you know what I mean, we're gonna go ahead and get this thing started, and hopefully within the next 2 weeks I'll be back in my crib and not these damn hotels, man. That's the shit I hate. I like being in my house, man.
I feel you.
You know what I mean? I miss sleeping in my bed, champ. You know what I mean? It's the little shit. I just go into my fucking fridge when I want to instead of having to fucking eat out all the time and shit. Like,
Yeah.
I've been on my health kick, so like that shit don't feel right. You go fucking work out, then you got to go drive around trying to find somewhere just to find a good healthy meal that you can actually eat in the hotel. You know what I mean? So, but we're gonna keep that shit pushing, champs. And yeah, man. Y'all got anything, my guys? Big Brosi back there lurking.
Shit, I'm just happy to be here.
Yeah.
Happy
to have a day off.
man. Indeed, man. Well, I'm gonna let everybody enjoy the rest of their day, man. Thank y'all for joining us. Thank y'all for bearing with me on this first open forum type of day. Hopefully next time we get some people up on the panel to build with us. But as always, man, we are the Podnas. We are recording tonight, so we got 2 podcasts coming to y'all this week. And Sunday at 9:30, we got the Queens of the Pod Squad, the Gemini Queens panel. That's gonna be hosted by Honeybee, our very own Honeybee, and my mother, Mama Tiz. So that's gonna be super dope. But yeah, man, I'll be seeing y'all in these YouTube streets as always. Y'all know I will be in everybody damn chat, so I know I'm gonna see my people there. Pat, Face, y'all got anything y'all want to say before we bounce?
Oh, good, man. This was random. What about you, Face?
I'm ahead of the race right now. Shit, I'm winning.
Right on. What you mean identity with hell? What? What does that mean?
Probably.
Yes. She is hosting our live show this week. Her and my mother will be doing the Gemini Queens build. It's gonna be their panel. They're gonna be running the show. The partner's gonna be sitting back and letting the queens of the pod get busy. So yes, please come support. Come join the bill. Come listen to the queens talk. And yeah, man, should be something different. I'm excited just to hear wisdom. I always like to just hear the queens just pour into my spirit. So yeah, man, come on through, identity. But yeah, man, we about this piece. I see y'all in these YouTube streets. Look forward to the content coming this week, clips, all that good shit coming at you.
Bars.
Yeah, man, subscribe on everything, comment, all that good stuff. And we love y'all, man. Thank y'all to all 300 and some of y'all that have invested into us with your time, energy, and support. We love y'all. Always appreciate building with y'all, and can't wait to see y'all, man. Peace.